Hey, happy Monday, everybody. As you could see from behind me, it's a beautiful day, and it looks like summer is serious about coming this time, don't it? You done know. I've had a lot of different responses and feedback in regards to the call to action that Black People United for Change made public to the exhibition plays the Toronto's Mayor Olivia Chow and other important delegates that are on the board for the exhibition place slash CME in regards to the brazen move of those masked white supremacists that uttered their support of a supremacist, the female who tried to physically attack a 5-year old Black child in the US living with autism and called him the derogatory N word associated with Black people. You don't know. Now, since we have posted publicly their call to action, there has been no response received from the mayor, Olivia Chow, who is a part of the board and oversees the operations at the exhibition place, nor from different levels of administration with the exhibition slash CNE. You don't know, exhibition place slash CNE. And so it leads us to believe that the safety and our integrity and value is definitely disregarded by the exhibition place and other delegates here in Ontario. You don't know. So I posted the copy of the call to action that was sent from Black People United for Change to Olivia Chow, CBC, Global News, CP24, Brandon Gomez, and the exhibition place itself. And to date, we've received no response. But the responses and feedback that I received in some of the Facebook groups, Caribbean Black based groups on Facebook, was what are we doing? What are the next steps? Well, I can agree that as usual, the Black community here in Canada will create havoc online to disagree when there's been like a outstanding incident that demonstrates that our value and integrity is definitely not regarded very much, if at all, in Canada. But there's something I'm going to say. We do react, we don't plan and strategize and come up with a solution. One of the suggestions made was having a demonstration or a march down by the exhibition place. And I want to say this: when I studied the social justice program at Durham College and also at Centennial College, they give you strategies and suggestions on how you can achieve social justice within a certain community or for a certain cause. And one of the strategies are a march, a rally, sit-ins, petitions and what have you. But one thing that would make a march or a rally work is that the group that are fighting towards the same cause or for the same outcome would have to work in cohesively. That means working together, collaboratively, not working apart from each other, not multiple different organizations or groups that are working towards the same outcome work independently of each other. You know, because of what our generations of Black people have been through. It was incorporated into our minds that we need to compete against each other for the approval and the acceptance of our oppressors. But we have to find a way as a people to get over that concept, you know? We don't have to live for our oppressors' approval or fight each other to see who can get more approval or recognition from our oppressor. At the end of the day, whether there's a million Black organizations or entities working towards the same goal, we're all looked upon in the same category: devalued, not respected, no rights, no protection from the Canadian government to ensure that our rights are protected, no anti Black racism laws. So there's no difference. So, thinking about it on a level of strategizing, the best thing for our community to do is amalgamate, unite, work in cohesion. I know that, we've, since the 1700s, after the heinous act of slavery was created, that our oppressors use mind manipulation to make us think that don't be friends with your neighbor, John or Michael. He's your enemy. If you want to be my favorite, then you have to make sure that you're doing better than your Black neighbor. Well, it doesn't work like that. They told us that strategy so that we can never win. It's about time that we find a way to adhere to the importance of unity and working together as one people, because whether we like it or not, we are of one accord. We are one Black community. But we need to find a way to believe that and overcome the mind manipulation that our ancestors adapted to. We, as today's generation, we have to reverse that, you know. We all, you know, that song, it says, every generation blames the one before when all of their frustrations comes beating at the door. Well, we got to stop blaming our ancestors now and look in the mirror and be the change that we want to see. We are the change we want to see. And an important change is working together. And I agree, perhaps, that if we show up at the exhibition place strat- with strategic planning in place, we can make a difference. And don't always think that you're going to get an answer or a yes to the first time you knock. Anything worth it is worth the climb. You don't know. Life is a climb. And as according to Miley Cyrus, it's a climb. You don't know. I just wanted to say that, Massive. We need to start loving each other and recognize that without you, me, her, him, them, us, without a unified people, we can never achieve that journey, reaching that journey for justice for Black people in North America on a whole. Have a great evening. Enjoy the weather you done know. I can almost see it. The dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head now saying, you'll never make it. But you will, we will together. You don't know.